What's up, Clashers? Turn56 from iKonik here with another base breakdown video. This base here I was able to get 3 stars on with my second account, Master of Doom from iKonik War 127. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I was able to do that. As always with these videos, first we are going to look at the base itself, the traps, the weaknesses of the base, how they can be exploited, and why I chose the strategy I chose, and then we will look at the replay. So post air sweeper update, nothing really to do with the air sweeper itself, but another part of that update is the aggro range for your troops has shrunk down a little bit. That means that certain attacks are going to be a little bit harder. Penta Laloon being one of those. It's tougher to reliably take out that queen using the lava pups because their aggro range shrinks. We've seen a lot of examples of the AQ kill not going as smoothly as it should have because you kind of have to be right on top of her to aggro onto her. So this is the type of base that I've been kind of looking for to do a style of attack similar to the Penta. Clan Castle, very easy to lure and take care of there, and the AQ, almost naked out here with just this one wall between her and the outside, but she's going to hop that, so she's easy enough to take out. So I decide to take out both of those threats separately, and pretty easily, and then I don't bring a true Penta, but a similar style of attack. I bring 4 Lava Hounds and the rest loons on this one. So let's look at how I did this. The first step was just to drop a single giant. That's all I needed to get the Clan Castle lure. Come down here, grab that from these guys up here. I'm going to anchor up here with an archer. And while I'm waiting for these troops to drift up, I just drop a single wizard down here because I want to start creating a little bit of a funnel. I only need one side of a funnel here, but I take that army camp out there. Then I hop back up here, I drop a couple of witches and my archer queen, and this is going to be my kill squad for the Clan Castle troops over here. Now I was silly, I didn't even think about it for some reason, but I should have anchored with a barbarian. The fact that he's got splash damage up in his Clan Castle in the form of wizards, and my witches were essentially dropped right on top of this archer. They came in and they took out my witches almost right away, unfortunately. So Clan Castle kill doesn't go as smoothly as I wanted to. I end up having to drop a wizard behind the witch that's in here, sneak up behind it, but after that I do end up taking out the Clan Castle there. And then I drop one more giant down here to come in and just temporarily distract this AQ just long enough for me to drop my king in there as well, and he aggroes onto her and he takes her out. So at this point I've got the Clan Castle down and the Archer Queen down. So I've got my 4 Lava Hounds. I bring them in on these top 2 air defenses from different angles, trying to soak up as many of the air traps as I can, of course. And I believe I have 16 balloons to drop, so I bring in 4 on each of these guys here. That's definitely clumpier than I like my balloons to start off with for 4 per defense, but that was the best option as I saw it at the time. I probably would have been better off doing 3, and then saving 2 more for back-end deployment, but hindsight. And then I bring in 3, and 2 on these defenses over here. And I've got, of course, all 4 of my rage spells. I try to drop them so the far perimeter of them just barely touches the first pair of air defenses, and then the near perimeter as they're moving more through the base there. And it ends up working out pretty well. There's kind of a long travel time towards the end as the balloons have all come over towards the west and finally have to come back over to take out these 3 towers here. Those are the last defenses standing. But they don't have to travel too far, and I had 3 minions on the for cleanup here that I drop. These 2 early on up here, and then 1 down over here on this hut. So that was the plan. Let's go ahead and watch this in real time, see how this worked out. this was a cleanup attack. I knew that it was going to be a pretty quick lure with just the one giant being able to do that for me. There's the archer up top, and then the whiz down south to take out that army camp, help with my funnel. And there, of course, are my witches going down immediately because I used an archer, not a barb. Rookie mistake. My bad. So you have to use my Archer Queen's rage ability early, and that whiz that I was hoping to save for cleanup. But got the job done. Archer Queen down here goes under really quick to my Barb King. And so here comes the lava portion of my attack. And this all goes pretty well. They pathed pretty much how I wanted them to, moving in through the core, with the exception of none of them. I think I had one balloon here drift off towards the left after this cannon goes down, but I guess it's after this wizard tower goes down. But just the one isn't going to help at all. This is where the back end loons would have been nice to be able to drop in on those towers. But ended up working out pretty well for me regardless. So this is kind of my new version of Penta, I guess. If I want to try something like that, it's not truly Penta because I only have 4 lava hounds, but kind of the closest version of it that I'm comfortable trying at this point. I have seen several of the members of iKonik be successful with a Penta Laloon since the update, but it's definitely a little more hit or miss because of the smaller aggro region of the lava pups. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Until next time, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.